everybody, it's me, Christian Knox, Dr. Christian Knox to you, with a special guest. Sorry about that. I was thinking to myself who I was talking to. And here he is.
What's up, everyone? This is Apexx27, and I'm doing an interview with Christian Knox. Was that good?
Yay! Everybody will love it. Alright. Okay, let's get this interview started. Question one for you, man.
Cool.
How did you get into Assassin's Creed?
How did I get into Assassin's Creed? It's hilarious, actually, because when I first started playing Assassin's Creed, it was because my father got it for his PlayStation 3, and I had an Xbox, and I was playing Madden and Halo, and I saw him playing it after he got it for Christmas, and I was like, this looks really cool, so I picked it up for Xbox. My friend had it, and I borrowed it from him, the first Assassin's Creed, and then, I went on and played number 2, and then I played Brotherhood, and when I heard Brotherhood had multiplayer, I decided to, about a month after it released, I decided to get into it, and right after 2.0, I started playing the multiplayer, so I've been into Assassin's Creed since the first game, but, I hit the multiplayer running, and literally running, because I used to play it like it was COD, like all the regular noobs do, but, so, that's how I got into Assassin's Creed, though. It was completely by accident, but it was, it turned out to be for the best,
Yeah, because Assassin's Creed is really original, really.
Hell yeah, it is OG for sure. Best game out there, best multiplayer.
Question 2 for you is, what's your favorite character in the main story of Assassin's Creed?
My favorite character from the main story of Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
I tend to not really be able to decide between Ezio and Altair, but if I had to pick, it would be Altair, just because Ezio seems to be everyone's favorite, but he has a lot of stuff that he can work with. But Altair was working from the beginning with just a sword and a knife and a few throwing knives. I can see you agree with me. That's funny, but yeah. So I mean, he was the beginning. I mean, not exactly. He was an apprentice of the first people, but he took over and remade everything, and that's just cool. I mean, yeah, so did Ezio, but I mean, Ezio had a lot to work with, but so it's Altair definitely out of the both of them. But hopefully, Connor might. Who knows? He might take us all by surprise.
Same here. He's my favorite.
For sure.
Question 3 for you is...
Alright, hit me with it.
How do you like the multiplayer and the community members?
How do I like the multiplayer community members? Yeah, I love it. It's a different change of pace. Most of the people are like really laid back and cool, and no one's really like no one has a stick up their ass. They're all really cool about it. There's a few people out there that get a little annoying, but trolls and all that junk. But whatever, it's no big deal. And what I like about Assassin's Creed is that there aren't a lot of like actual hackers. Like everyone, it's hilarious because the noobs, the newer players that come in and don't know what they're doing, they think we're hacking because we're doing so good, but it's actually just skill. Opposed to Call of Duty and Halo, where people hack all the time. I've actually played COD 4 recently, and I've run into so many hack lobbies, it's crazy. So it's kind of funny when they think we're hacking, but we just tell them, oh no, it's because I got an incognito hidden extreme variety score ×2 streak bonus. You know, like it's kind of funny. So that's why I like Assassin's Creed, and I like the community, because we're straight up and we're not, you know. I don't know. I like them a lot. I like everybody around here. For sure.
Yeah.
I got no problem with the community.
Yeah, I'm a troller too, but to the other trollers, by calling myself, the Templar.
For the most part, anyway.
Calling myself the Templar King, that I kill the assassins.
Troller. That's funny. I
Oh,
get
yeah.
what you're saying. Yeah, that's funny.
Alright, man. Question 4. Are you ready? Okay, you sound ready.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm ready.
Who is your favorite persona in ACR and ACB?
My favorite persona. For ACB, it's definitely the Smuggler. If you watch my videos, you'll see that most of them are the Smuggler. I vary between the Smuggler and the Executioner and the Harlequin, but for sure the Smuggler. But you can't have her I've talked to Gia before, and I don't like his Smuggler. I like mine because I got the fluffy sleeves and the cape. Not the cape. I don't know what it is. It's the white thing that comes down from her leather armor under the cape. But anyway, yeah. So I like that. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I love my doctor.
Doctor's pretty cool, but he doesn't. I'm more of a free runner, so he doesn't look like a free run character to me. So it's kind of tough for me. But for ACR, it depends on what mode I'm playing. If I'm playing Assassinate, I like to run the Renegade. If I'm playing Wanted, I'll play the Trickster. And if I play Deathmatch or Manhunt, I'll play the Crusader. And I don't know, I feel like those players have a bunch of different, it feels like they work better in different modes for me. It's weird. But that's, but out of all of them, I like the Renegade the best. For ACR. Anyway.
Cool, man. Question 5.
Yeah. Smuggler and Renegade, and yes, question 5. Cool. Let's do it.
What's your favorite game mode? Oh.
Alright, my favorite game mode? Originally, before, because in the beginning I only played Manhunt and Wanted. It was for sure Manhunt, but then after ACR came out, it became Assassinate, because there were a lot more lobbies and I figured out how to play it. And in the beginning, I was for sure one of the better ones. If I go back to ACR, I won't be all that great, but I know I can still compete. But yeah, it's got to be Assassinate, just because of how fast paced it is and how you can actually control it. I like Wanted. Most Assassinate players go back to Wanted and say, "Oh, this is horrible," but I still like Wanted. But yeah, overall, it's got to be Assassinate, for sure, definitely Assassinate in both games. Even though ACB doesn't have a lot of activity on Assassinate anyway, but whatever. All right, yeah, go ahead. I'm ready.
Question 6. Question 6. Do you have a creed? It's like a clan.
Yeah, I do have a creed. I recently, about 2 or 3 months ago, I joined VAA, Vittoria agli Assassini. And I'm enjoying it. Everybody in there is really cool. I like everybody in that clan, and they play all modes, which is what I do. So they're really my style of clan and creed. So for sure, yeah, VAA. I like being part of it, and it's awesome, and they're cool as hell. So yeah, for sure.
VAA all the way.
Yeah, VAA all the way. For sure.
Question 7.
Yep, go ahead. I'm ready.
Oh, my neck hurts.
That's not a question. But that's
what do you like to see in AC3?
what I like to see in AC3, as far as the story, I think it sounds great. I think all they need to ensure me and everyone else who cares for Desmond. I want to see more Desmond gameplay because they've given us a little bit of Desmond in the last 2 games, but I really want I wouldn't mind having at least one whole sequence be all Desmond for sure because they just haven't given him any kind of exposure, and I feel like he has a lot to give because he's Ezio and Altair combined, basically. So definitely more Desmond gameplay for story mode. And for multiplayer, there's a lot of controversy between the multiplayer, ideas and people who agree with ACR, people who agree with ACB. And honestly, I want the modes from ACR to come back because those were good modes. I want those modes to come back as well as the old modes. I want Alliance back. And I wouldn't, obviously, hopefully they bring some new modes, some brand new ones. And I almost want to copy-paste the Brotherhood, basically, with obviously new characters and new maps. But as far as the mechanics go, Brotherhood was so much more clean cut, and it's not as sloppy as Assassin's Creed Revelations is. Revelations is very sloppy, and one thing I really hated was that they not only made it harder to get streak bonuses, but they took points away. It became 550 instead of 750, and it's way harder to get. So, I'm hoping that they bring back the clean cutness of ACB into ACB. Basically, that's all I really want.
ACR was rushed.
Yeah, I agree. For sure. Hopefully they put up a lot of time for AC3 multiplayer.
But they don't really punishment the runners really.
Yeah, I agree. They make it easier. The meter, while we're trying to build to incognito, they're running in and getting the kills. So now, as far as we're ACB, we could at least combat the chase killers. Now the chase killers are free to get horrible kills unless we decide to go get a discreet or a reckless. If we try to go for incognito, they're going to chase kill our lock instantly. Or if we go for a poison, they're gonna kill the poison. So it's like Ubisoft is trying to kill off their competitive community, their loyal competitive players, And I hope they're listening to us, to be honest, because we know what we're talking about, obviously.
7 overkills equals 550 in 5-side street. 5 I still don't get it. It don't really.
Yeah, exactly. I don't get it either. It should have stayed the same. It should, and stuns shouldn't count for streaks. I heard on the last interview, Pattington Bear was saying that, and I agree with him.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Question 8 for you, man. You're doing a good job.
Yep. Go ahead. Thanks.
Talk a little about yourself.
Alright, well, my gamer tag is Apexx27. I'm 19 years old. I'm going to be going to school pretty soon. College, obviously. I play a lot of Xbox, all the time. My favorite games are Assassin's Creed, and I play a bunch of other ones like Madden, and Dead Space is a good one, and all that stuff. Let's see. Not too complicated, just a guy who loves video games and is a die-hard Assassin's Creed fan.
Question 9. Talk about your YouTube. Yeah, talk about your YouTube.
Oh, okay. Anyway, okay, question 9, talk about my YouTube. Alright. Well, my YouTube channel basically is just all, I'd say it's going to be about 80%, 85% Assassin's Creed. I recently put up a Minecraft episode 1 video. I'm calling it Lessons in Minecraft with Apexx27. I want to do a Dead Space 2 walkthrough, playthrough thing, just to, you know, let you guys laugh at some of my screams and just being stupid and being afraid to turn around corners and stuff like that. You know, I can't wait to bring AC3 play, you know, gameplay. I'm going to do the story mode of that. I'm going to do the multiplayer, obviously, and whatever the co-op is. But, you know, obviously, you know, I'm just going to keep bringing Assassin's Creed out for right now until maybe some other good games come out. I'm open to ideas, you know, if anybody has any suggestions. I'm sure Christian will put a link to my channel, and you can give me some ideas. Message me, comment on a video, anything. Just tell me what you guys want. Maybe. And, you know, because I'm brand new to YouTube, I honestly started putting up videos like 2 weeks ago. So, you know, just let me know. But that's about it about my YouTube channel.
Last question, number 10.
Question 10. Let's do it.
Any shoutouts you want to give out?
Okay, shoutouts. Yeah, for sure. I just want to, for getting my YouTube channel started up, I want to thank some people who shouted me out in the first place. You know, Chachi McSwag, Rain and Stormwake, Giaquinto718, Nixta, 1988, and The Evil N. Because they helped me get started and get up to the 170 subs that I'm at right now. All great people. If you haven't seen their channel, then you better go look at it, because they're just as good as me, if not better. And a few of them are for sure. A few of them are for sure a lot better than me. So, you know, if you like my gameplay, you're gonna love them, and they're all good commentators. Except Evil N doesn't put up commentary, but everyone else does that I mentioned. So, yeah, for sure. Those are my shoutouts. Yeah, that's about it. There's no one else that I'm thinking about right now.
Alright, thank you for talking with me. Do you want to say the final goodbye?
You know, yeah, for sure. Thank you, Christian, for having me here. You know, it's really an honor to have, you know, someone want to, you know, get my name out, and I'm glad to have helped you out with another video to put up. This has been Apexx. Sorry, this has been Apexx27, and I'm going to be letting KristianNox take it out from here.
Goodbye, everybody. Remember, go to your doctor if you want a poison.
Massacro. Massacro. Vendetta. La partita terminerà fra un minuto. Stordimento. Secondi al termine. Stordimento. Ti hanno stordito. Contratto perso. Sei arrivato primo.